I'm thinking the next night would probably be the next day would be the best time to continue this. Do you guys have any personal plans to meet up? If so, at what location, around what time do you guys want to do that?
Oh shit, it's weirdly weird when everything doesn't automatically start at sundown.
Mm-hmm. You guys have all day and all night. You just need to keep in mind sleep is a thing.
Yeah. With espresso technology, we could start at literally any hour on the clock.
Character sheets?
Oh, yeah, character sheets is a thing.
Yeah.
I actually know where they are, too. I just didn't grab them.
But yeah, in all seriousness, though, we probably got to bed like 3 a.m.
Yeah, by the time you actually told the family, you calmed them down and
we
walked
all
out.
actually made it to the bed. Some of us may have stumbled and fell into our couch.
Yeah.
And
Well, my thing will probably be go to a scheduled fight, get money, and do whatever afterwards.
you think they're gonna let you go to a fight?
After the shit you pulled last time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You brought a polar bear to a UFC fight.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I wasn't there. I don't remember shit.
No,
I was knocked out.
You sent a polar bear to do your fighting for you.
I think you mean a black bear.
Nah, black bears aren't all that big. Kranos.
There you go. We're actually going to start today off with a rage check.
Ooh, yummy.
I'm going to see if you guys start with 1 or 2 rage tonight.
I'm fine, but I'm still at 3 rage.
Oh Lord, that's right. No, I've got even less sleep because I had a report to file. Yeah, that's right. I failed.
Okay, 2 rage.
Cool.
What do you mean 3 rage?
Coffee makes me edgy.
Yeah, no, we're starting like when we do hunger and stuff like that. Except you don't actually have to eat for rage, so it's a little bit less of a big deal.
But you can.
I mean, I think you could eat to lose rage.
Go to 1 or
For me.
0?
Or gain it.
I would say that you always have at least 1 unless you spend it all.
Okay.
You eat a Snickers, lose a rage.
So, those of you who all failed?
Ah.
Just you? You did not sleep well last night, but you were actually holding that the grief of that family pretty hard when.
Well, after we got done with everything, I got to put it all on paper too. Yay.
Yeah. So you just didn't sleep well. That's understandable, given the situation. So, did you guys have an idea about meeting up later on, or?
My idea was pretty much go to any of the fighting venues, try to get some cash going.
You're just trying to work?
Yeah. Then check on them too afterwards.
He thinks they're going to allow him to work.
It's not the only
look
freaking
at
fighting
him.
venue.
He thinks
damn it.
he's people.
Really?
All right. So,
Aye.
what's your guys' name again? No, you're not getting any of that food.
Dominic.
All right. So Dominic runs out trying to find some other Are you specifically going for underground fighting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess give me intelligence plus streetwise to see if you can locate anybody. Okay, so locating these underground fighting rings is actually a little difficult. There's some people who talk about it down by the industrial district, people like construction workers who are trying to make some extra money and stuff like that. There's a few people who have gotten out of jail recently who are looking for some quick cash. Do you have any contacts or anything?
No, but I do have fame underground fighting.
Yeah, fame for underground.
Fame of 1.
Well, after what you did, I think you should change that fame in underground fighting to infamy in underground fighting.
Out to the ST.
There's only good publicity.
You know underground fighting? Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give you a situation. There's a place where you know that it acts as like a bookie.
Okay.
Okay, somebody who places bets when it comes to these underground fightings. There's a deli that's in the northwest of the Old Town district. And you know that if you go there, that's typically where people go to like sign up and stuff like that. There's this there's a guy named Benny who runs the deli who you can typically talk to.
Okay. Ride my bike over there.
Okay. What time do you think you're there?
I'm thinking if it's to schedule it first, it will be like something like mid-afternoon.
Mid-afternoon? Okay, so like around lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, that would make sense for the other guys too. They're like we said that your game pretty much ended at like 3 o'clock in the morning. You guys would probably be sleeping in, trying to get your stuff together. So around lunchtime, you head on to this deli, and it's very nondescript. You don't see any like names or you don't see any branding or anything. There's just a sign that says deli, and when you walk in, it's tile floors. It's tile floors, stainless steel equipment on the inside.
Russian guys.
A glass case, a hallway that leads towards the back, and a little bit of seating for like people who just get a sandwich and sit down and eat. There are 7 people in there, including Benny, who you've spoken to on occasion. And when you walk in, little bell chimes to notify when somebody walks in. And he goes, "Be right with you." Looks over and goes, "We're closed! We're closed! Everybody, we're closed! Out!" And everybody just like gets up. They're confused. They're like, and he's like, "Get out before I throw you out!" And they all grab their stuff and they leave. One guy goes to like figure out how he's going to get his stuff. Betty just walks up. He's like, "Take the basket with you." And he's like trying to push everybody out, you included.
Okay.
And then he walks past you to the outside and pulls down the grate, locks it, and goes to get in his car and leaves.
Yeah, if you actually does that, I have actions to do.
As they move out of state.
As he is pushing everybody out the door, you included in the mass of people, how are you reacting to that? Do you want to try to resist?
Resist, yeah. Like, let everybody through, but be resist.
Okay, then you're probably going to be doing like I'd say stamina plus brawl to try to not get pushed over in the action.
Yeah, the really little bookie push you around.
He's got 6 people that he's using as a battering ram against him.
Oh, look at my wrist. I've got to go.
3 successes.
3 successes? Okay, you're able to effectively keep... I guess I should probably do this like an actual thing, huh? 3 successes. Let's go ahead with... And he's using some people, so we'll do that.
Human shield tag.
2 successes. Alright, so you're able to like effectively stand past the wave of people, and he's still trying to push everybody out, including you. Mm-hmm. But he's not able to actually push you out. Everybody else is going up. He's like, "We're closed. I'm sorry, we're closed. We're closed. You're going to have to come back tomorrow."
Is there an issue here, Benny?
He looks around and makes sure nobody else is in here. He's like, "The shit you pulled at your last fight, we are closed."
Shit, I pulled. What you talking about?
Dude, don't make me get the boss involved in this. Just get out. Just get out.
Just trying to get some money, dude. That's all.
That's great. We don't do anything like that here. I'm a deli. You want a sandwich? I'll make you a sandwich and send you on your fucking way.
Fuck it, I'll take the sandwich and go.
He doesn't even ask you what you want. He literally just throws some stuff together, wraps it in paper,
bologna and cheese.
pushes it into your chest, and has you leave.
Is there any like alleyways around?
When you walk out the door, he literally pulls down the metal shutter and closes shop. Are there alleyways? Yes, there's
This
alleyways.
is how you end up with a bread sandwich.
Stop it.
Whatever the hell he put together for you does not go well together. He just grabbed whatever was available.
Hot dog and molasses.
Oh,
I doubt it's a hot dog and molasses.
Oh. That just screams, I hate you.
Well, what does scream? Get the hell out.
By any chance, do I have, what's his name? Me thinking playing werewolf, forgetting vampire names. Billy.
Smith.
Yes.
Would you
Okay.
have Billy Smith's number? No, you would have had to go through Benny.
All right. Now here's what happens. Actually, you open the wrapper, you lift the bread off. You have one single wilted piece of lettuce, mayonnaise, and a packet of Capricola still in the wrapper.
Why do you torture me like that?
No, you wouldn't have contact for Billy Smith. They would literally just have Benny's contact information.
I just sent Benny a text. It was like, give me the boss's number. I'll
Can
talk
you
to him.
roll me a rage check also? The situation you just went through, that's pretty embarrassing.
It's a success.
Success? Okay. Yeah, you're able to hold it together.
Yeah, it's just things that send me the boss's number. I'll talk to him.
He obviously answers you back and says, "I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong number."
You know perfectly well not to make me angry, and let's not push it.
I already told you, Dominic, this is the wrong number. I don't know who you are.
Take your sandwich and go.
Dominic, huh?
Waiver response. I don't speak
Dominic, huh?
English. ...
Whoever you are, you got the wrong number.
I'll remember this.
I don't speak English.
Get on the bike and start driving towards the office.
Okay. And we've already decided that you guys are in the same office building, correct?
Yeah, why not?
Competition.
One of those fucking.
He's on one floor. I'm on another. Whatever.
Yeah, one of those fucking suite 104, suite
I'm gonna-
203
Yeah.
kind of things.
Yeah. Since he seems to be able to deal with people, and I for whatever reason can't, I'm going to start setting up so that I can start meeting and advertising for online services.
Okay.
Through like FaceTime and
Do you have any technology or anything?
yes, I do. I've got 3 points.
Okay.
I mean, granted, it will take some time to actually have that fully available, but if I can start taking clients by meeting with them virtually,
That is the most glass walker-y thing you could do. Right
it
now.
really is.
Tell you what, go ahead and give me an intelligence plus technologies roll, and if you get it, I will allow you to buy that merit whenever you're ready, whenever you want to, without me fighting with you about it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Go the rage.
Hey, you didn't roll any rage.
Oh.
What's your rage?
Whatever it starts off with the beginning of the night. 1.
You picked a die.
I mean, I asked. Yeah, if you pass your rage check at the beginning.
All right. Okay. Okay, so it's 2, 4.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to spend the points on that merit, I will not fuss with you about it. You can go ahead and buy that whenever you want.
Yeah, so figure I'd at least set it up as accepting clients online, virtual, and advertise that it's going to be through a secure network. That way, clients' names don't get leaked, and I can easily buy a VPN service.
Okay.
I mean, hell, they advertise everywhere.
Well, sounds like you got a good thing started.
NordVPN.
Raid Shadow Legends VPN.
Yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends VPN. All right.
Shark sponsor us.
How about you? How are you starting the things off?
What time is it? Because it sounds like I'm still asleep.
Around noon.
Yeah.
You just gonna sleep until somebody bothers you?
I'm gonna... No, I'll get up and I'll go to the office and I'll sit down, get my papers in front of me.
I don't know why, but I always assume detectives live in their office. I always.
You know the paperwork.
I think I was influenced by Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Because
How
they're
Eddie
usually
Valiant live in
poor.
their office.
But I'm not, canonically. Canonically, I do reasonably well here.
With all the headaches, the binge drinking, and all the paperwork, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, alcoholic, lives in the office, trench coat.
Yeah, my character probably
Dame,
lives in his
noir.
office.
Yeah.
He's probably got a cot or something.
Yeah, Murphy bed.
Yeah.
Do you have anybody who works for you?
Yes.
You have like a receptionist? kind of thing?
Exactly.
Okay. As you're dozing at your desk, the buzzer is going to go off, and you're going to hear your receptionist.
I gain that second point of rage.
Huh?
A buzzer goes off that wakes me. There's that
second point of rage, yeah. This is the last straw. God damn it. That and that stupid bird at your window this morning.
Was it a vampire bird?
Lesser goldfinch. Just
Woodpecker.
That glass will be broken.
She says that. Actually, would you have male or female reception?
Female.
Female. Okay. You hear her voice coming over. The case you were working yesterday, we got an update on payment. They as soon as the life insurance policy comes through, you will be paid.
Yay.
You just fall back to sleep at your desk.
While you're talking on the phone?
Well, no, it's just an intercom system.
Oh.
All right, so I guess you can arrive at his office whenever, or his office, wherever you're heading.
Walk in. What was your character's name again?
Philip.
J. Fry.
Like the screwdriver. No. Philip Ledon.
Philip J. Fry.
Being too persistent with your stupid joke and it's running over mine.
I'll tell us is tell Philip Dominic's here, Sam. Please and thank you.
All right, well, your receptionist buzzes in again just as you're starting to doze off.
Fuck!
You have someone named Dominic here to see you, sir?
Ah, shit. Why? Okay, sure.
Okay, I guess you can go in. You get to hear him go, shit, why? I get sure. Because I've got the intercom on.
Am I even welcome in this city anymore?
Anyway. So yeah, your door will...
Loud ass steps walking in.
What do we see when we enter your office? What does Philip's office look like?
I'm thinking it looks like a freaking... It's a sit-stand desk. One potted ficus next to it. One black plastic wastebasket. and nothing. One multi-line phone and nothing else. Like,
Very
it's just
Spartan.
white fucking wallboard.
Very Spartan. Okay.
Yeah. But I got a plant.
Okay. So you walk into the sparse office.
Maybe there's a couple of credentials in frames doing that thing where it just sits on the floor.
It's a new office.
No.
I like the feng shui here. Screams, hey, I'm lonely and single and I'm desperate. You hungry?
Hi, Dominic. How can I help you today?
Please don't tell me you're going to offer him that sandwich.
What's for today's schedule?
Well, until you barged in here, I had a dream that I was chasing an armadillo. And I was going to eat that fucking armadillo. Now as you're standing in front of me with...
You've been eating dog food. Because it sounds like it.
You look like you've been eating dog food. Am I missing out on something here?
Yeah, I need cash. What do you need for...
Well, why are you here then?
Apparently nobody wants to fight me anymore.
Yeah. I can understand why that might be. You might have a lot of trouble with that reputation.
What
of
happened,
yours
dude?
now.
Nobody wants to tell me what happened.
If you're lucky, you're gonna hope that people think that you brought a polar bear to your fight.
No fucking way. Did that
Yeah,
really
I don't know
happen?
where you even would rent one.
Are you saying that what happened is I literally shift in front of everybody?
Pretty sure you did. Didn't Seth talk to you about this?
If he did, I don't remember.
Thought that was what other people were supposed to do.
Shit. How am I gonna freaking get money now? That's what I did. That's what I'm good at.
I mean,
Kicking ass and get paid for it.
armed robbery comes to mind. Because then I can then I can figure out who done it and point
I
it
am
out to the
not gonna be
authorities
your-
and make it. Oh, wait.
I am not gonna be your pocket cash. I am definitely not gonna be doing this shit for your pocket wash.
What about a moving company?
Not really.
No. You just need like an old decommissioned U-Haul truck and paint something on the side like one big Claude moving and a phone number and off you go.
So I'm going to go ahead and stop you guys right there and actually get something going real quick. While you're setting up your online investigative resource pack, there's going to be a...
God, what time is it?
do you get like
I missed lunch.
news or anything like that, I would assume? There's going to be a news story that
This is
pops
literally
up.
just 3 peeling knives in a crust. What the hell did you do?
It's called bread sandwich. Eat it.
I need mute buttons for you motherfuckers. Really do. Anyway, you're gonna see the news, and it's gonna say 4 found dead in grisly scene in the woods. And there's going to be some details, but no names.
Yeah. Probably one of those things the police holds back until they get a hold of victim's family. It's standard procedure with most.
Do you read any further into it, or do you just see the headline? Or
I'll take a look at what kind of spin the police are putting on it.
Okay. There is belief that it has something to do with some kind of cult situation. due to the fact that the bonfire in the middle where they found the 4 bodies contained multiple canine remains.
So I'm going to go ahead and keep the news on as kind of like background noise while I'm setting things up.
Okay.
Turning up the volume, that way I'm not completely... If I start... I know me personally, when I start working on something, I kind of phase into what I'm doing and ignore everything else around me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just so I don't do that. I'm turning it up a bit and, probably starting on, working on what will be the, eventually an ad for my services.
Okay.
But I am. I'm gonna have to give my police contact a call, which should be fun. So it's just gonna. I know I'm gonna get voicemail. So we need to talk. We can meet in public, crowded place. You pick the location. We work in a similar. We work in similar circles, and there's going to be no way we can avoid each other. So I'd like to at least talk to you a bit, and just so we can get a few things cleared up. And yeah, you know how to reach me.
Strangely enough, he's not going to call you back for a few hours.
Oh no, totally expecting that. But yeah, going about, probably, like I said, like working on ads, social media, that kind of stuff.
Okay. When you get your ad finished, I need you to roll me... can I see your sheet real quick? It's going to be your wits plus wisdom.
For the ad?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I'm going to hire somebody to do...
No, that's absolutely fine. When you're done, I need wits plus wisdom. I'm asking you to do a renown check.
A renown check?
Yes.
2 successes.
2 successes is probably enough. As you are finishing up and doing what you're going to do, there's going to be a slight blue spark in the back of your computer. And then you are literally going to see this tiny little blue light move across the cord and into the wall.
Interesting.
A couple of seconds later, you guys are going to see this little tiny blue spark move out of the wall, in the cord, up and into your computer, and his advertisement is going to pop up on your screen.
Did you get hacked?
I totally did not do it. Yes.
So you call him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you seriously just send spam?
I didn't send anything. I
We should
swear,
talk.
I haven't sent anything.
We should talk in person.
Okay. Come upstairs.
Come at me, bro.
I'll leave the door unlocked.
Nah, I don't want to go upstairs. Downstairs is easier. Come on down here.
But then I have to go back upstairs to go back to work.
That seems like a problem for later. Oh, your friend's here, by the way.
My friend.
Zip on you.
I'm going back to work.
Okay, is this game going to happen tonight?
Yeah.
Because,
Apparently not.
Yeah.
if everybody wants to get sandwiches, clean their room,
And fall asleep.
and fall asleep, There's not really a plot line happening. Come on, guys, your lark is showing.
I'll head downstairs.
Okay. After a couple minutes, your reception is going to buzz in again.
Yes.
You have another friend here, sir?
Friends is word. Yes, please sending him.
Okay.
Sending him.
You're sent in.
Oh, look, your competition's here.
Joey, Dominic. Hey, you want to hire him?
What do I need him for?
Ouch.
He brings sandwiches, tips some knives onto the floor.
Oh my god, it is not a sandwich, it's filled with knives.
I didn't get an ST description. I felt compelled to fill in the blanks.
You see what you've done?
Truthfully, it is probably like bread and mustard and maybe a slice of bologna. It's like a hoagie that has one slice of bologna in the center of it with mustard
Man,
that was haphazardly slipped on.
There you go.
No cheese? Man.
Get sandwiches.
Man, it's cheap as hell.
I'm still going to eat it.
Anyways, can I help you?
Maybe?
What was that shit that just ran through his computer?
What
Oh,
shit?
yeah. Seriously, what the hell? You're using spirits to send spam advertisements now?
I swear I did not talk to any spirits. All I'm doing is just setting up my business so I can run online.
So you did send a spam with a spam advertisement.
No, I did not. If they decided to do
So
it on
you're
their
saying
own,
you're not able to do this, or are you? Because to be honest, I could probably use that.
I mean, if I could do it, I probably would. But this is totally by chance. I mean, I haven't...
We'll work on it. $2 an impression for the first 200. Then we'll talk. Like, can they like find people who specifically?
I don't know if they like just target you specifically, but I don't know. All I know is I just got done finishing that ad, and then I saw this blue light come out of my computer and it went into my wall.
And then it came out of the wall down here and went into my computer, and then your spam arrived.
So how was it my spam? For all I know,
Because it came out of your computer and it went down the cord. And
how
into
do
the
I
wall.
know that you don't have a spirit spying for you?
This is your copy, mother liquor.
That came from my computer that I haven't uploaded yet.
So,
Anyways.
like I said,
So
if I get you a PDF and you can get it in front of faces, or how about referral conversions?
yeah, I can
Yeah.
easily.
Okay.
Each of your phones are going to go off. You get a text. It just says Sunny Mugs ? And it's from Seth.
Sounds good. I think we could all use the coffee.
I have a feeling this diner is going to end up being like a major location in this game.
Well, we can't go to the last drop.
We could. No.
Well, we could technically.
Go hang out with Marty. Go hang out with Marty at the last drop. That'd be amazing.
I mean, if we just stopped hanging out there around 9 p.m., they wouldn't even know necessarily.
More like 3:30, 4 o'clock. That's when the sun starts going down. Right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's higher latitude. Only lunch drinking will take place at the last.
I can just think, hey, stupid, or just for the hell of it, saying around. Did somebody bring in a wet dog?
It's you.
Yeah.
I'll take that to offense. So.
All right. so
Have you
guys-
noticed that you have trouble getting on with people now that the change has come over you?
Apparently.
It's the wet dog smell. It's 100%.
All right. So you guys are all heading down.
Yes, we're getting out of here.
All right. So
Trying to make you my advertising department. That's a perfectly Glass Walker thing to do.
No,
so
I
you
would
guys
totally
could
do it
start
because-
a werewolf detective agency.
Yeah.
Like just the three of you guys. He's the muscle. He's the tech guy, and you do all like the cum shoot.
No, because I can totally do that because you're handling cases face to face, and I'm going to go and start taking over the online
Digitaries, the crap, and
people that don't want to go out in public.
All right, so you get into Sunny Mugs, and there's that's the static room when you walk in. There's the double doors, and there's like the tiny ass lobby, and the double doors, and you're actually in. You walk in, and there's just this like horrible, wet old mop smell when you walk into that area. And when you get in, yeah. When you get in, like there's that smell of like food, like bacon, eggs, like burgers and stuff like that. That's flooding. But the moment you walk into the actual area, it's nasty. There's probably about. I'm gonna roll 2 die for this. Okay. There's like 2 or 3 dozen people in here. You can see Seth as soon as you walk in. He's actually sitting at the same booth that you guys had the night before. And he's got like 2 very rare, you can see the blood on the plate, steaks with like a number of fried eggs just kind of thrown on top. And at this point, there's no glass on the table. There's just a pitcher of water that he's drinking out of directly.
Oh, Lord.
Nobody really seems to be paying much attention to him.
We're going to become that table. You realize that, right?
Yes.
Just need to make sure we tip good.
Yeah. Put the 20 under the salt shaker.
There's literally just like a couple of nondescript bills. You really can't tell what they are because they're just kind of crumpled up like he just reached into his pocket and they're just on the table waiting for whoever wants it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you walk in and the overtired waitress, you're pretty sure it might be the same waitress you guys saw last night.
Damn, has she been on shift the whole time? Fuck.
Just 3 of you?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, fuck that guy.
We're meeting with him.
Actually,
Oh, okay.
we'll sit with the oddity over there.
She laughs and then looks over and then suddenly is not finding anything amusing anymore and she just hands you 3 menus and says you know where to go.
Shall we?
Seth.
Might as well.
He's attempting to properly use fork and knife. He's cutting the pieces a little too bigger than he actually should. You're not 100% sure if he's chewing. Hi. How you guys doing?
Could be better.
So we made the news.
Alright,
That's what happened.
Wait,
Nate.
what?
I saw, and he like takes the newspaper off the seat next to him and just puts it on the table. 4 dead in massacre in the woods.
That was fast. Jesus.
I mean, it did happen last night.
Yeah, but usually they sit on things like this for a little bit.
Well, apparently the mayor is getting all over this one, and he points to where it says that Richard Wynn is personally
That
looking into
douchebag.
things.
Oh, who the hell's he fooling? The mayor is personally looking into a police matter.
He's probably just upset that.
So
you
he's
didn't
rattling
do it
around the
himself.
precinct office, irritating the shit out of everybody. And getting in the way.
So, you guys have any leads on anything yet?
I was hoping you actually had something on that.
Well, we have 2 names.
Okay.
We've got Hannah Harcourt and Rickard Mueller, who Rickard was the leader of the garden club,
Yeah, the
running
horticulture thing.
the horticulture club, leading that whole little thing and putting the pressure on everybody to clean it up faster. And those two are suspiciously and conspicuously not dead.
Okay. So what's the next move, detectives?
We're not really detectives.
I thought that's like literally what you guys did for a living.
No, we're PIs. So let's all keep that very much in mind. If we run into the actual boys in blue, we're going to be in some shit if we stick our noses past a certain line.
Okay.
That said, we've got people burning people and burying them in the woods, and there's a dimension to it that really don't necessarily want the regular.
Did you hear about what was in the
Yeah, I
center?
saw. That's kind of messed up.
Canines.
There's a bunch of dogs in the actual bonfire, which means the
actual
ashes,
dogs?
Yeah,
Okay.
which means that the ashes that were smeared on the victims' faces were canine ashes.
Freaking kids and their satanic shit going on.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
don't think
fucked.
those is kids. Given where it happened.
Teenagers, adults, whatever you call it.
Where's this coming from? Those damn kids with their vapes and their satanic rituals. How old are you?
Damn cats. Damn kids
30.
and their vapes.
30.
Pork pie hats.
Driving around,
No, let's
shooting up
blame
all
this
the
on
jobs.
cats.
What the hell?
Shooting up all the jobs.
Hey, just because people piss me off and I decide to punch them doesn't mean I shoot them.
Oh
Anyway, I don't think we are done with this, though.
Oh,
No,
I think
that's
that
what I was
just-
saying,
That was
is-
just the beginning.
Is it seems like it's the sort of thing where we're gonna have to clean up after the loose ends
Well,
on this.
I mean, the faster we
God,
act on it, the less
I've never
loose ends.
sounded more like a mobster in my life.
Usually, when you have to do the dirty work, regardless of what your position is, you sound like you're in the mafia.
Yep.
It's pretty much just the way it is.
Do you think they're actually going to go back to the forest and do it again? Just different location?
I'd just be more worried about what's going to happen next. I was snooping around the idea of the forest because I thought maybe, just maybe, the cult of Fenris might be involved in all this stuff, but I really don't think they are now. I think it was just either a coincidence or they were using the Fenris's land.
You don't think those two are Fenrisian? Fenrites? I don't know what the hell you call them.
Well, we used to call them the
They
Get.
go out and.
You don't think
kill-
those two are Gets?
I mean,
It sounds
they're
really
cultists?
UK.
they very might well be, but I really don't know. I would imagine that there would be more involved if that was the case. Unless something happened to them, because from what I understand, they just kind of like abandoned the land.
What was the reason behind it?
I don't know. I don't talk to the Gets.
See what I.
They got really, really messed up when it came to the litany and stuff like that. They were pretty much like all humans are the problem, therefore all humans must die. So but ritualistic stuff isn't really. I mean, they have their theurges, but nothing like this.
Yeah, but I mean, what
They're not going to go kill.
What
a
I'm
bunch of
thinking
dogs.
is, would they go as far as to defile their own land like that?
No, that's why I'm thinking like they wouldn't go and kill a bunch of dogs like that. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them ended up eating people.
You know what though? What if we could find maybe a couple of them and see if we can find out if they saw anybody on the land?
I mean, I'm sure that wouldn't be too hard.
I mean,
What's the bet?
odds are they don't want these people here either.
Well, I
doubt they
can
like having all this attention on their land.
I can try to rustle up some Get, and you guys can try to figure out what the hell to do next about this whole Mueller and whatever you said the other name was, Harcourt.
Maybe we can each take a name and go door knocking.
Harcourt.
What do you think?
There's going to be risk any way we go on this.
I mean,
Going to go ask the Get questions sounds awfully.
they'll listen to me a lot easier than they'll listen to you guys. Like I said, I can go find them.
touchy. Going to the perps is going to be touchy. I'd rather... What's your day rate, Dominic?
Depends on what you want me to do.
Muscle.
Keep in mind, you're not going to get as much as you would as a prize fighter.
Check. I'll take 18 an hour.
You're hired. He's coming with me. Dibs.
Why are you guys planning on splitting up? You think you're going to hit the Mueller and hardcore at the same time?
That's
Well, I think
what
that
was
sounds like a
thinking.
terrible idea, but if we do want to split up and go take those, I'm going with I hired him. He's coming with me.
All right, so we doing that then?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. He scarfs a couple of the eggs that are on probably the last of the eggs that are on his plate, and then he's just going to literally pick up the steak that's sitting there and stuck it in his pocket and walk out the door.
I'm going to look how much money he left on the table and see if there's... It
No, I'm
actually
just-
looks like it's enough.
He left probably about twice as much as he was actually supposed to pay.
Okay, that's fine.
He doesn't seem to have an idea of
Okay.
value, but he understands what to put down until they stop making dirty faces.
Okay.
Okay, as long as it looks like he paid them and...
Most of the
Decent tip.
wads of cash you see are 10s and 20s.
Alright, well, I'm going to, straighten out the wads, make it look like a nice stack, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get to-go coffee?
There's a couple of undescript stains. If you guys all got coffee, or maybe even a lunch or 2 or 3, there's a good chance he already covered the cost for it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to order a coffee to go, and...
I'm good.
Okay. Are you locationally
He already
challenged,
left.
or are you talking to me in some strange language?
Phil gets to-go coffee and he leaves.
Okay, so you just grab
He's
your
out of the
coffee and go?
parking lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Philip does not linger.
Okay. So, where are you guys going? By the time you get outside, Seth is nowhere to be seen.
Alright. So, which one are you seeing?
Well, it
Which
depends
one
what info we have on them.
Alright,
Okay.
so what's going on?
Okay.
So who are we going after first?
Depends how complete the dossiers are. Alright, so back when I was running background checks on all these people, what do we have on those two?
Yeah, I'm going to look at what I've got as far as what...
I mean, as a minimum,
Please.
I'm hoping we have some addresses to go check.
Well, your police contact will not be accessible
Well,
until
no,
before
what I got last week before he found out, I was
last
aware-
night.
Well, last night before he found out, I had turned into a werewolf, and
Yeah. That's a good question. I know what he could have gotten you. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and we'll split things up. Who wants who?
it doesn't matter to me.
Tell you what, each of you roll 1 die and tell me what your outcome is.
Cool.
8.
6.
Okay, cool. You are going, Joseph is going to get Rickard Mueller's address and phone number,
Okay.
and you also get a previous address, which is from Salem, Oregon, not Massachusetts.
Yeah.
You can get where the hell names are in this thing. Do I not? Phil is going to get a little bit of information on Hannah. I swear to God, I was just looking at her name.
Hannah Abbott?
Harcourt. It's like Harcourt's.
Yeah, ends in an E.
Yeah. You're gonna get Hannah's Harcourt's. You're not gonna get an address. That seems to be really hard to get for this person. But you can get the fact that she was the person who directed the Horticulture Club's website, and her phone number is listed as one of the contacts on the website itself.
Since have a physical address, I'm not going to bother calling ahead of time. I'm just going to show up, because if I call, it gives them an opportunity to leave.
Okay. So you're heading straight to there?
I'm heading
Do
straight.
you do anything aside from that, or are you just heading straight there?
I'm just heading straight there.
Okay. What about you two?
It's harder when you just have a phone number. Much harder.
Before we separate,
Well, how would you track down an address by using a phone number? You think there's any way to do that?
Well, yeah, there are ways.
I mean, we can always ask.
It's easier looking at through the name.
Could always try to text or call and con them into something, but if you don't do well on that, then they know something's up.
Can we just ask the spirit to go through the web and follow where the call is going?
I don't know. I'd say I'd say Joey's more on that sort of thing. To be honest, that would be incredibly useful, though. So if you find out how to do that,
Joe, before we leave, can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Can you ask the spirit to track the address of this call?
You can just try Googling the name.
I can think of two things right off the top, but I have no pips of technology on here.
Okay.
I'm going to Google the girl's name.
What are the two things that you can think of real quick?
If you're a webmaster, you have to have a who is entry.
Okay.
That identifies who actually runs the place.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of getting your registration set up. There are ways to not give proper information on that quite easily, in fact, if you put some effort into it. But people are people, an awful lot of them. There you go. That's just exactly, it's right there exactly as it ought to be.
Okay.
The other thing is, it's a cell phone. Cell phone's got a service provider. Service provider has an address. If nothing else, they have an address associated with whatever card is being used to pay it. Same with the web. Okay, 3. Same, whatever web hosting service you're paying or your registrar has payment information.
Okay. How would you get that information?
Me? I'd have to guess who their carrier is, go to a Verizon office, try and flash the badge and act like I'm somebody and talk them into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know which carrier.
So it goes from a intelligence technology test to a
Intimidation.
manipulation plus intimidation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I do it.
Okay.
But it's a pain in the ass because I got to go Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile.
Give me a third example of what might need to be done.
Phone book?
No. If this was a 3 and out situation, we now have an intelligence plus technology, which could be done by you. We have a manipulation plus intimidation, which would be done by you. Mm-hmm. What is the third?
Something for him to do specifically, or just something?
Actually, I have one. We're going to do a 3 and out to try to find Hannah.
Oh, okay.
First off, let's go ahead and get an intelligence plus technologies roll from Joseph, and I have one for you too.
Okay. I'm afraid, okay.
Yay, you didn't forget your age.
Wow.
Please tell me you have a success.
I have a success.
That's good, because that stopped you from destroying your computer. Because you rolled a 1
Yeah.
on your rage dice.
I rolled terribly on that
Your
one.
finger just goes through the keyboard.
You try to utilize your computer, and there's just this sense of vertigo Like, there's other ways to get information out of the computer than just sitting here and hitting buttons. You don't exactly understand what it is, but there's something that's overly distracting to this situation. Unfortunately, I don't know how to continue the 3 and out unless you want to spend a willpower. And oh yeah, willpower. We should probably say, how much willpower do you guys have? All of your willpower? Or?
Yeah.
How much do we recover overnight?
Here we go. Superficial willpower. At the beginning of the session, a character can remove a number of superficial damage up to their composure or resolve rating, whichever is higher.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you guys should be okay on willpower, right? So, yeah, if you want to spend a willpower, you can re-roll 3 dice.
Yes.
You've got 1 success.
Push through. You can do it.
One more success.
One more. I will, since you guys are relatively new, and this is an identity check effectively online, I'll go ahead and say 2 is successful, but it's really going to depend on the rest. So we need... So over the course of an hour or so, you check that, you find out what her provider is from that.
Oh, yeah.
You go in and try to manipulate this person. Let's see the result, and then I want to see you act it out.
Yeah. Well, let's let it... Oh, shit. Okay.
Manipulation plus intimidation.
Yeah. So, that's the one that wasn't a success.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, I did good.
So how many successes is that?
5.
5 successes. Okay. The poor 16-year-old who works at this place that you walk in on and flash your badge
Flip it open, flip it closed.
doesn't want you to know that they were vaping some slightly illegal substance. There's a slight hint of urine in the air.
Listen, young man. We just need this information.
They
I don't need to.
They
take
print
this
it
up to
out
need further
and use
discussion.
a highlighter to circle it, and they hand it over to you.
Those are bad for your health. You know that stuff makes you stupid.
And it's a very odd address because of all the weird changes and stuff that are going on in Portland with all the weird explosions and all that.
I'm surprised they didn't blame these deaths on a
So
fucking
I need
gas
you to
main.
do wits plus streetwise to try to locate the location. And so far we have 7 successes in this test so far.
I'll go ahead and spill a willpower.
Really?
It's only 3 successes.
Dude, you got it.
Okay.
If you want to spend your willpower,
Just in
this is a
case.
low-level thing. Most of the difficulties are set to 2 or 3. I'm not trying to kill you guys right now.
Not right now.
So yeah, he...
Can I burn a willpower to try and make that lesson stick with that? You know, with that.
He's gonna remember
Good.
the terror that he felt when a cop walked into his job, and yeah,
Throwing a line there. We're everywhere.
we're all around you.
We can see you. Knock that shit off.
Okay, so just to recap what just happened, Joseph was able to go online and dig through information on Hannah to find out who her cell phone supplier was. You were able to go to that cell phone supplier. Phil was able to go to the cell phone supplier and able to get an address. And thanks to Dominic, it is Dominic, right? I don't. You and your damn D names.
What's that little spitfuck's name?
The kid?
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
We're gonna go with Jeremy.
Of course it's Jeremy.
His name is Jeremy Piper.
Really?
Cool.
Jeremy.
Why not? His name is Jeremy Piper.
I'm spending 3. Contact.
You're gonna take the scared little...
A 1-dot contact. Somebody who can get you something not too hazardous.
That's very true. That's very true. All right. So, and Dominic was able to understand what the way the mapping of the city is, with the whole, like, Olympic City crumbling and like everything else that's going on, where exactly this address is. It is a relatively new, nice housing development. Whose scene are we running first if you guys are splitting up? Or should I jump back and forth between the scenes at inconvenient intervals?
Ooh, inconvenient intervals.
Yeah, that sounds fun to
That
me.
sounds awesome.